Alright, so I'm gonna show you how I keep my PS4 a secret. Um, and it's pretty much 2-3 centimeters away from my monitor. What I do? Why did I have to hide my PS4? I mean, number one, I mean, women don't like it. Don't like you, you know that. Everybody knows that women hate video games, whatever. Even if a video game is equivalent to being on Instagram for however many hours. I'm actually done with that debate. Everybody should know that. That's what Instagram and all this stuff is for. It's just so you could waste your time, just like a video game. They just hadn't found a way. They hadn't found a way where you could actually waste time without having to play video games, and they did. It's we have it now. It's called apps or social media apps or whatever, or reels, whatever you call it. Um, but anyways, I had to do it because I mean, yeah, there's that aspect where if girls don't like video games, and eventually you end up, someone ends up coming to your house and they notice, they will bring it up. I mean, they will say something. And not only that, it's also the aesthetic. I mean, I'm certain years old, and I don't really like to see, like just like a box like that anymore, just laying around. So just it's convenient, but mostly because women complain about it. I am a millennial, so I have been around. Uh, just people who don't like that stuff because gaming was its only form of media back in the day, where you would actually sit there and everybody was like, well, he's just sitting there playing video games. Like, what are movies? It's just, what's MTV? What's dating shows? I mean, come on. Anyways, I'm gonna show you now how the brackets are set up, or the PS5 is set or PS4 is set up. So, anyways, you have the bottom of the table. You see how thin this is right here. So I have the brackets here. I ended up going with 1, 2, 3 brackets. I got them with these holes so I don't have to make holes after. So the thing about the holes is that you have to find screws which head is gonna be wide enough that it doesn't go through these holes, or in the screw that is not as long, not so long that it's gonna go through the desk. This is an Amazon desk. It's really thin. I mean, I actually had to measure it to get the right size screw, so it didn't, it wouldn't go through the desk and then make a hole on the top and scratch all my stuff from the bottom. But anyways, the bracket, or the plates, I just found these plates at a hardware store, and then I got put them on a vise, and then I got a mallet, and then I just started bending them. That was the easy part. Hardest part, especially because I had to do it, not because it was hard or anything. I had to unbend them when I got here because I realized that the screwdriver would not get, or the sorry, the drill will not get through this, because this is here. So I had to unbend them by hand and then rebend them when I was done. But it's just something that made it look like that. It's kind of dumb, and it's kind of like bent. You can see like an angle here, but I don't really care. It's already there. But yeah, once I got that, and once I figured the points of contact that I was gonna have, I just went 1, 2, 3. See that? But you can still use it, or you can still make it sit there, because these two plates cover enough area that it doesn't fall or anything. So sometimes this gets super hot because these are where the fans are, so I end up just like pushing it forward, and that's kind of how it sits most of the time, to be honest, because this gets too hot and I don't want it to like melt into the PlayStation. I'm sure it won't, I'm sure it's not that hot, but it does. I mean, it does get really hot, and I can feel it on the table sometimes. The PlayStation. Um, Other than that, I mean, this is just ideas that I've come up with out of I don't want to say desperation. I mean, I wasn't desperate to not see my PS4, not for other people to not see it. I mean, it did get so bad to a point where I just put it in storage because I was just like, no, I'm just not gonna play then because I kind of had a steady girlfriend back then. But um, and yeah, I mean the I have a PlayStation because my TV doesn't have a smart TV. It's not an excuse anymore, you know. I just, as of late, I had to do that because I just, people hate them, girls hate them, and I like girls, so it's good to get what you want and get what you want. All right. Yeah, this was it. If you have questions, just ask. I mean, I'm pretty sure nobody will have questions because it's pretty straightforward, pretty basic, but yeah, I feel like I am kind of handy and I like to do stuff like this, but this is something that it's just, I mean, to me it looks stupid, but it's definitely helped me a lot in my life, in my leisure life. All right, you guys have a good one. Peace.